costumes look amazing and also be very practical.
Were they comfortable? They were?
No, no, they're terribly uncomfortable, but they look good.
5 years ago, Thanos erased half of the population of the universe. But the people of this planet brought everyone back with a snap of a finger. The sudden return of the population provided the necessary energy for the emergence to begin.
Hello, Gemma and Richard. How are you?
Hello. Good, thank you. How are you?
Great. Just watched the movie and you both make quite the duo. I really love the chemistry. I'm going to start with you, Gemma. Could you tell us a bit more about Cersei and what you love most about her?
Well, Cersei is an Eternal. She's the Eternal with the most affinity and affection for humanity. She's an empath. Her ability is that she can manipulate matter and transmute things. And she's a bit of a reluctant superhero, really. She'd happily just blend into the crowd and live amongst humanity, if she could.
How long were you together?
5,000 years.
I guess you can call that long term.
Richard, what was it like playing Icarus and being a part of the MCU?
It was an honor to be asked to join this already huge, talented, wonderful family. I've watched these movies for years. I've been fans of them, you know, so going from watching movies about Thor and Thanos to be in a scene referencing them, it feels very special.
Dad, that's Superman with the cape and you're shooting laser beams out of your eyes.
I don't wear a cape.
And you know, such a wonderful cast that we have on this piece, so it was great just to be able to interact with all these very, very different characters.
Yeah, I have to say that was an amazing cast. I love the diversity of it. And with Chloe on the director's seat, what was it like working with them?
Yeah, so happy to be part of this cast. I think it's amazing that so many young boys and girls will maybe see themselves represented in a film like this for the first time. But I also hope we're getting to a point where it's not going to be a big deal, that it's normalised. And yeah, this story that's about characters that have been around since the dawn of civilization, to me it makes sense that they represent, you know, the beauty and the breadth of humanity.
Let's talk about the costumes. What was your reaction, you know, the first time when you put it on, and what do you think about them?
It's always overwhelming when you put these things on for the first time. I mean, what was great about this is we had such a wonderful input on, like, let's make this blue a bit darker. We've got this source material from the comics to reference, and then it was about kind of putting that into practicality of, oh, we need to hide hooks and wires and things here, or we have to have stunt pads in there for the fighting scenes. So actually, rather than just kind of copy and pasting from the comics, there's a huge kind of collaboration that's developing into making these costumes look amazing and also be very practical.
Were they comfortable? They were?
No, no, they're terribly uncomfortable, but they look good.
If you could have the powers of any superhero in the MCU, whose powers would you have?
I actually would maybe keep Cersei's own power, and I would turn the excess carbon in the atmosphere into something else. Oxygen.
That's
nitrogen.
Good. Mine sounds so selfish now. I just want to be able to fly.
That's all the questions that we have. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You can't protect any of them.
I bet you've built the perfect safe house. I mean, what's this even made of? Vibranium?
Fall collection. IKEA.